Okay. So I think auto turret is going to be dealing most of our damage by the end of the battle. Zevelius is only going to give them more auto turret after every turn, which is just going to do that much more damage. This should be eaten up by our shield. There we go. Alright. Now I did notice that because this guy has decay, here the boss has decay, we might have a problem if it overcorrupts itself, or if either of the sentinels have like an area corrupt. Looks like the boss is not going to ever overcorrupt itself. So we kind of just have a timer going here for whenever this guy's going to hit us real hard. Now with hidden, not too much of a problem. We just can't see the corruptors die. So we could assume the worst, maybe this will be 3 damage. Which shouldn't be a problem for us. So I think honestly we can just play this hand as normal. We don't need to do any crazy like mental gymnastics to try to get something good going. We can just play, you know, pretty normally. We'll be safe. I do want to re-roll at least a couple of these. So maybe let's re-roll Serenity and Safeguard. Oh no, I have Light Shield. Never mind. Okay, we're not going to be able to re-roll then. In that case, let me burn all of these on myself. That'll be eaten. That'll be eaten. And we'll just burn this on a sentinel, I suppose. Why not? Alright, what do we have? Oh, you have linked, or boost, sorry, so you're going to deal even more damage to us this turn. 6 damage won't kill us, but it is going to put us in a rough spot if we can't heal. Well, with boost, I believe we should be able to, you know, get some good healing next turn. Maybe that won't really be a problem. Can go ahead and burn this virtue on ourselves, I think. Because if we burn this on ourselves, it is going to refresh, and we're going to have to use it again. But we could put it basically anywhere after that. But I suppose if we're going to do that, we might as well just go ahead and burn it somewhere else first, so it doesn't refresh itself. And again, the rest of this hand looks like can be played pretty normally. I think this guy's going to destroy himself with this action. We don't have to worry about him. This guy has 8 health, and that should be taken care of by the time this Star Blessing goes off again. Yeah, okay. And we should be safe from this guy's die here. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. These bosses, when the difficulty is lowered, are really no problem. Alright. Got some more damage here. We've got 4 damage. That's still not a problem for us. These area purifies should take care of this sentinel here. Then we need 6 more damage to take care of this guy. Again, I feel like that should, again, be taken care of by our starter dice. I don't think we have enough this turn to make that set off, but, you know, by next turn that shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. Let me burn this on myself, as stupid as that sounds. Because we do get some virtues. I can save a reroll for next turn. And I can't break a sentinel this turn, but that's okay. We'll just keep this die around. Reroll it. Something like that. You can copy it too. That might be a good idea. You want to copy this. Not quite what we needed there, but it's alright. Okay, I'm thinking this might be our last turn. For a few different reasons. So, our Star Blessing is about to set off. And next time we play, a starter dies. It's going to damage everything. Should be nice. We'll bring this guy down to 19 health. And we have plenty of purify actions here that should chip away at that. And then by the beginning of next turn, again, these auto turrets are going to go off, and you know, should take the rest of the health. The rest of the health with it. So I don't think we need much else right now. I think this is it. Yep, there it is. Easy enough. A little bit of a long fight, if I'm honest, but very easy, very easy. Do I want to replace any of my sentinels? What do we have? This is gonna kind of throw a wrench in the mix if I pick this up. All targets receive double purification and corruption. So far, corruption hasn't really been a problem for us, for the most part. I think that might change for the boss of Ground Zero. I think corruption is usually always a problem for that boss, no matter what. So I don't think we want this Sentinel. What else do we have? We have you, who has, like, 4 different links, it looks like. We have Rock Plate, which increases our corruption by 1 boost. You're going to give us boost, okay. You're going to give us Empower. Vorpal Plate. When corruption is received from others, the source receives purification. I feel like this could be interesting, because it's going to give us an extra die per turn. It's gonna give us extra damage, and it's gonna give us a Thorns effect, pretty much. So I think that could be interesting. But we are gonna give up our charged pylon, which does have auto turret, which has been doing some good stuff for us, but again, we are gonna get a lot of extra damage from this, so I'm willing to try it out, because why not? Skip the epic die, of course. We'll pick up our next black hole blessing. What do we have? Draw 1 additional die per turn. At the start of each battle, apply 4 unholy mist. Probably not. That's pretty bad for us. Draw 1 additional die and apply 2 hidden to all enemies. 2 hidden is not bad. If it was infinite hidden, that'd be a little worse, but 2 hidden's not that bad. Not being able to see dice for 2 turns is bad, don't get me wrong, but again, if it was infinite hidden, I think I'd be skipping that black hole blessing entirely. I think I can manage 2 turns without seeing the die. Now, we do want to go to the Sentinel shop and upgrade our solar plexus to level 5. I think I'll just go ahead and do that. There's not much else we're going to spend our money on, unless we want to buy something at the Forge shop. I do think it's worth it to go ahead and try to hit up this challenge battle right here. If it is too much for us, then we are going to lose, you know, at least 1 life. And we can just kind of keep ourselves safe until the boss fight, when we can recover 1 more heart. But if we can get past both of these challenges, then we'll get some extra star blessings. It's always great. Okay, kind of a lot going on here. We can't see their dice, but this could obviously be a problem for us. Assume the worst case scenario. Let's say each of these guys has Meteor Shower 2, and this guy has Meteor Shower 6. So that's a total of 10, which could obviously kill us potentially. So we want some shields. That should be able to protect us. So even if all 10 of those hit us, we should be left with at least a few health. Okay. Those guys are out. That was easy enough. Let's see. What else can we do? Can we get any more shield? Because now Meteor Shower 6 might be a problem. Because now that basically turns into a potential 18 damage, which is obviously much worse. Now, this guy could overcorrupt himself or just have less Meteor Shower, which is, you know, hopefully the case, but I'm, again, preparing for worst case scenario here. It's looking like we're probably going to lose a life, no matter what we do. So I think we're going to want to do that. Get rid of those. Oh, not bad at all. Not bad. Okay, we just barely got out of there with our life. Can't see their die again, but we can re-roll it to see it, I believe. Self-corrupt 5 is not bad. I can't remember what the overcorruption meter was, but I'm gonna assume that this guy is about to overcorrupt himself. Let's see. I need to get more shield for myself. Both of these dice would be great for that, but we cannot re-roll anymore. I think if I hurt myself with this, that's going to be our best chance to get some shields. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. So let's assume this guy does overcorrupt himself. Let me think about what happens here. It would be 5 damage plus 2, so 7. So that's going to hurt us for 2. And then we still have to do something with this, which is going to be another 5, which will kill us. So I'm assuming we have to burn this here. And I'm kind of just hoping that we don't trigger that overcorruption twice. Otherwise, we'll be safe. But if it does trigger twice, then we are going to lose a life. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We are good to go. Okay, it would be great to get our sentinels back. Looking like that won't be the case. I do want to re-roll a lot of stuff here. I can only pick and choose. I do want to re-roll the enemy die. Let me go ahead and get charged body, and let me try to get one of my sentinels back. Okay, that's about the best outcome we could have asked for. And do we want... what do we want back? I think we want this guy, because he's going to make me that much stronger. He's going to increase our corruption received, which is not great, but basically everything else is going to be good for us. Okay. It's looking like our best course of action now is going to be to heal ourselves and then hurt ourselves with our virtue, if that'll refresh our reroll. We got to burn through 4 light shield. We got to deal, I think, 6 damage total. The only thing that's going to do that is this. But I want to make sure this doesn't just kill me. If we have 6 plus 2, it's going to be 8. We're going to take 4 damage. It's dangerous for sure. Now we can re-roll these and the enemy die one more time. There we go, that's what I was looking for. Okay, great. We might still lose a life here. 4 meteor showers still dangerous for us. If we get hit by more than 2 of them, then that's a problem. Burn that there. I think we can go ahead and heal using this, and then use that on the enemy. Okay, perfect. 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 We're back. We got our sentinels back. We've got a few virtues. This guy's about halfway dead, so we're looking surprisingly pretty good here. I thought we might lose a life by this point, but we are looking okay. I'm not going to say we're not going to lose a life by the end of the battle, but so far we're doing well. Okay, so what do we want now? Let's go and get boost on the Sentinels, so that'll help me next turn. Charged body with, what is this called? Safeguard. It's going to help out a little bit. Throw this out on the enemy. Some charged body damage. Throw this out. Get some more light shield. Throw this out. Oh, that was it. Oh, lucky. We got lucky. I didn't see what happened, but I think our apprentice card went off that time. I was looking down at my dice and I didn't notice what happened there. Okay, great, great. We don't want the dice, obviously, but we do want the Star Blessing. I will take that. We get the Bright Resonator. At the start of your turn, the enemy with least corruption receives 2 purification for each light shield I have. At the end of your turn, the enemy with least corruption receives 1 purification for each light shield you have. Oh, okay, so that's just extra damage if we have light shield, basically. Probably going to be our pick there. A staff capacitor. While both sentinels are active... No, broken, sorry. While both sentinels are broken, purification received by enemies is increased by 4. That's not a bad one either. That could have helped us on that last battle. And at the start of each battle, gain 1 boost. Okay. It's a tough one between this and this, because if our sentinels are broken, then that's just going to be extra damage for us. But we do have light shield nearly every turn, so that's just going to be passive damage anyways. So you know what, let me go ahead and take that. The more light shield we have, the more damage we're going to be outputting. Sounds good to me. And we'll go ahead and just destroy our last die here. And move on. I don't think I want to sacrifice a heart. I think I want to go into the boss fight with both of our hearts. So that'll be fine. And I think we're going to want to destroy... I hate to say it, I think we might want to get rid of this right here. So far, that's kind of just giving us more problems every time it shows up. So I think that's fine. Oh, we still have another battle before the boss. I forgot about that. Okay. Let's go for the challenge again. Because, you know, as long as we don't die, then we could restore our heart before the boss. I do remember this guy's pretty tricky, though, because of this hypersensitive aura. We do have to be careful about that. And they do have hidden for the first couple of turns. Okay. So what do we want? We do want Light Shield to help this Bright Resonator go off. But this guy does have Thorns. So maybe I don't want that quite yet. I'm not 100% sure if Thorns will go off if I deal damage with a Star Blessing. I don't really want to risk it, because I feel like it's just going to kill me. So, we're going to chip away at this guy's health eventually, you know, bit by bit. And then tackle this guy last. Unless a good opportunity just happens to show itself. I think that'll work for now. Ah, actually, you know what? Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about, like I said, getting Bright Resonator to go off, which will attack this guy, which might get Thorns to go off, but if we do have Light Shield, then that won't really be an issue, I don't think, if we have enough Light Shield. But maybe let's attack this guy first, because with double damage, we can kind of just get this guy out of here really quickly. Let me try to prepare, though, for the worst case scenario. So let's say 3 corruption and 6 reinforced. And maybe minimized. So that'd be 6 damage to us, which wouldn't kill us. So we're not going to lose a life if we don't hurt ourselves, if we don't trigger Thorns. Okay. I think I'm going to need to do a little bit of math with this Light Shield situation. So at the end of my turn, Bright Resonator is going to give this guy, the Corrupted Hand, 1 damage for every Light Shield that I have. So let's say 2 Light Shield, 3 Light Shield. Okay, so 3 Light Shield. Which will set off Thorns. Which it should set it off once. So that's 2 Corruption multiplied by 2 because of Hypersensitive Aura, which should only be 1 damage. But if we are going to take another 6 from this guy, potentially, then that would kill us. So we would want more than 4 Light Shield, if possible. Or more than, what, 3? More than 3 Light Shield. So let's try to get that. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Can we reroll this, maybe? Maybe not, actually. The only way we can re-roll that is if we use this to hurt ourselves. But we know that's going to take us down to 1 heart. But we can heal with this. So I think that might be okay. And I do want to see what this guy rolls. Oh. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna boost everything and start getting my shield going. Now I still might screw myself over a little bit here, but I think we're in business. Go ahead and burn this on this guy, because that won't trigger Thorns or overcorrupt him. So ideally, Bright Resonator is going to deal 8 damage to you, set off Thorns once, and that won't burn through my shield, or it will burn through my shield, and hopefully this guy won't kill me, but I'm pretty sure it can't kill me, so I think we're safe. Okay, Bright Resonator doesn't even set off the Thorns. Okay, so we're safe with that. We can rely on that for damage then. Okay, great, great. That's probably the best outcome we could have asked for the turn, for the first turn. We definitely want to build up as many Light Shield as we can. Okay. Now what do we do with these is the question. 'Cause with our light shield, it can eat up a lot of that damage for sure. But we still just have to be careful that this won't kill us. This won't, or this will go through the light shield. This will be eaten by the light shield, I mean to say. That's fine. See, that's another 4, so that should deal 2 damage to us, which gives us a chance to reroll. But we can't heal. At least not yet. We can't guarantee a heal. But we could throw this, maybe just throw it on this guy. And burn this, maybe on this sentinel here. That should be okay. Oh, I'm stupid. I don't know why I ended my turn. I could have used Tinkerer there. I don't know why I didn't. That is completely my bad. That's my bad, guys. I'll own up to it. It's my bad. It's looking like the rest of this fight, though, is going to go pretty smoothly. We're about to get another Figure of Apprentices card, which should deal, I think, 20 damage. Yeah, okay. We should get through this guy's health easily now. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Got our extra star blessing. And we're good to go for the boss fight now. I still don't want to sacrifice a heart, but we are in good standing. We are in good health here. At the start of battle, gain 1 boost. Whenever you or a sentinel deal corruption to an enemy, apply light shield to you and all sentinels. That's not bad. At the end of your turn, all enemies receive 2 purification for each die in your hand. Okay. I'll take the Moon Eye. Probably gonna give us the best chance to win. Gives us a little bit of a use for the extra corrupt actions we might have. And we don't even need to upgrade our sentinels again. Okay, great. Let's see. Fighting the Decayed Star. From what I remember, this guy isn't as bad as the Cube. I remember the Cube being worse. But this guy's still not the easiest boss in the game. I just need to remind myself what his deal is.